Samo Enrico.
Văd sa primul cu asta două care aveau nevoie.
No way he didn't save. Absolutely no way he didn't save. Wow. There's absolutely no way he didn't save. Wow. There's absolutely no way he didn't save. Wow. What the fuck? Yes, of course he didn't save. Cause I told you at some point. The update. Wow, Google Photos, what the... No way. Yeah, I knew I should have turned back on the recording when I viewed my storage space went from 255 out of 256 to 243 out of 256. The list, as I said before, but the video didn't save because, of course, my life hates me. 140. The list I have was 125 out of 456 gigabytes worth of storage space. But yes, at the end of the day, of course, 243 out of 256, it's good too. Yeah, so yeah, I suck. That video didn't save at all. What the fuck? I should have recorded all the other videos. I shouldn't. What the fuck is wrong with me? I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I should. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But yeah, at the end of the day, continue. Or yeah. Or yeah, or close the recording and open one separately where I will move the files into trash can and delete them forever. Or yeah, I could have done a quadruple wonderful, a billion of things better. A billion of things better. I could have done a billion of things better. At this point, like from example to close that freaking recording, like from example to close that freaking recording at that point and see if it's saved. Yeah, I could have done a billion of things better at this point, including like before moving all the files into the trash can where I was like in here, before removing all the files into the trash can. I could have, in the end, I could have. Ai, 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 mata, ai, 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 mata, ai, I could have done a billion of things better. Like to make sure that video saved. To make sure that video saved. Like from example, close it before moving the files into the trash can and see if it saves. Here's like from example, or close it or I don't know before moving the files into the trash can. He can and then delete them. I could have done that instead of this bullshit I did. Instead of this bullshit I did. Yeah. I suck unicorn. Fuck your mama every day. I suck unicorn, bitch. Yeah, like I said. Like I said, this wasn't supposed to be a free day at all. But because of the free code, red code of... this wasn't supposed to be a free day at all. But like I said.
Alright guys, it's been a while since the last time I made a video specifically for those who might be starting on this game, and since a lot of things have happened since the last beginner friendly video I made, today I will be giving to you all some tips you really need to know before playing this game, or just in case you
Red
have already
code of
started playing as
the storm,
during
so
this year
school's
2025.
closed.
All of
My
this based
cattle
on all what I have learned through all
cannot
my years as a
pieces
player of this game.
should
So
close
with no further
too.
ado, let's get straight into it.
So yeah, for example, my
Okay, so as the very first tip,
red
I would
code of
recommend you all to especially
thunderstorm.
focus on
On
playing
the
team-related events
school's
as much as
closed.
you possibly can, depending on your garage, of
Shooting
course, because the more
my
cars you have,
community,
the more
so it was
events
a
you will
completely
be
free
able to
day.
play.
And
But
I
assuming you
choose
have
to
just started
spend
playing
4
this game,
hours out of
you
those
should play career
14
mode at first in order to
hours
control
I
some
had
cars
free
and stuff,
only to
and as
watch
soon as you
skin,
unlock the
only to
team-related
watch
events,
YouTube
just make sure to play as
or
many of them as you can,
for
as much
playing
as you can.
games.
I am telling you all
I
this
had
because
this
Asphalt
chance
Legends
to do
is a
it,
game where a huge
but I
chunk of
messed
the
up.
rewards you can
I
obtain
really
are
messed up.
literally placed on the time-limited event section, meaning you should focus on playing these events on a daily basis in order to be able to absorb most of the blueprints of cards you might not have. This way you will be able to log and start up cards that otherwise will take you a ton more efforts and patience to log from career, multiplayer, or special events in general. If you are a newcomer, there might be some time limited events which you won't be able to play because you don't have a specific card. But don't worry, because those events are oriented towards intermediate and advanced players, and in the future you will be able to play them as well. However, you need to be able to play as comfortably as you can in order to be competitive within this game, so this leads us to our next tip, the pest control schemes. First of all, you need to go to the game settings, click over sound and
Choose
display,
to
and disable
spend
the knockdown camera.
literally
This way
4
you will use
freaking
less
hours
visibility
out
if you
of
knock
those
down a
14
player,
on
either
the
on multiplayer or events,
checking
which is
those
really helpful in order to not be
103
distracted
files.
from the track in front of you. Then you
Those
have to go back and click on
12.65
controls, where you will
gigabytes
be able
worth
to
of
pick
space.
a controls
And I
scheme.
spent
First of all, I would
4
definitely
hours
recommend you
literally
to turn
of
off touch
those
drive because
14
despite
free
it's
that I
convenient
have
at first,
with
in the long
nothing
run
to
makes the game
do.
extremely boring. So in order to get the best experience out of Asphalt Legends, you have to avoid touch drives at all costs. The rest of the control schemes are good and depend a bit more on each player preferences, because you can either tilt your device in order to steer on a race, or you can tap the screen in one direction or the other. On mobile devices, I personally prefer tap to steer, but the best
Because
players and
that
professional ones on
to
mobile
spend
devices
for
mostly
those.
use tilt to steer. Of
Who
course,
are
there are some really
selecting
skilled tap
those
to steer players as
107
well though, but on mobile devices,
past
most
12
people
point
use tilt. If you are a PC player, then I would definitely
24
recommend to get a
5
controller, since it provides the fastest response time
selected.
and the best of the best across all platforms. Use this controller, either on PC as I said, or in consoles. In case you want to learn more about how could you connect a controller to your computer, I have added a video below. And if you are wondering, you can connect a controller to your Android or iOS device, but the response time is way worse on mobile devices, And that's why I would not recommend using controllers on mobile devices though. For the third advice, I know it might sound weird, but please try to save up as many tokens as possible. The blue tokens are so extremely important when it comes to unlocking path-defining card inside of this game that I have to emphasize on the importance of saving up as many tokens as you possibly.
My